Oh, hey, what's going on? This is Watch Me Eat a Savory Crepe. So I just spent the afternoon shooting videos on Hot for Food. This week is Mother's Day, and so on the channel I made these savory crepes with asparagus and mushrooms and the hollandaise sauce from Hot for Food, which you know and love. So you can go watch that on that channel. But I'm just gonna eat it. This is the aftermath, where I did this before when it was Watch Me Eat a Cobb salad. And, you know, today I really was not feeling things. I was really off. My energy wasn't there. I wasn't in the vortex, as I like to say. And I just wanted to be finished. But then when I was done, I was like, should I be shooting this mukbang thing like we did before? Because I felt like I wanted to do something different, something fun, instead of the same old thing. And to be honest, I mean, Hot for Food is becoming a little bit of the same old thing, and I gotta figure that out. Because it's not really motivating me as much, if I'm being honest. I love making recipes, but I just can't keep up. I don't know. I think I have a little bit of post-book release burnout. You know, I'm kind of like, well, what now? And that being said, there's still tons of shit going on. Like, it's not what now, like there's a lot of stuff going on, but I guess it's all new things, and then it doesn't leave me much time for YouTube. I don't know. I'm not really sure, guys. Anyway, the food that I'm eating is cold right now. It's not hot, but it's still delicious. So, you know, I haven't figured out what these really are. I don't have a topic of discussion really, but I'll pop on over to Instagram and YouTube and see if there's some Ask Lauren questions. I was also thinking, because I'm going to get pretty sick of eating this savory crepe, that I would make a sweet crepe. Because I got so many leftover crepes from the video. And I got strawberries and whipped cream and maple syrup. So I think Alex wants a sweet one, and he's still here, so I can do that for him. The other reason I wasn't really feeling shooting today is it's actually like beautiful outside. It's like one of the first nice days we've had here in Toronto. And I'm like stuck inside working, shooting videos. So I was a little bit like, oh man, what the hell's happening outside? It's so loud. I thought maybe I could address a little bit of some of the stuff that you guys commented on that video that I posted a few weeks ago. The what I know about love and dating or not, what I don't know, where I was just talking. The feedback on that video was interesting and all very positive, and I really appreciate you guys weighing in on things. I found it to be really insightful, a lot of it, and not very critical, but just kind of nice. Maybe even a little bit sort of like affirming that, like, obviously just following my instincts, which is what I always do, is sort of the best thing to do. Even when I'm unsure of myself, it's like, I'm sure of myself. Do you know what I mean? And it's like trusting that. So anyways, I really appreciate everybody leaving comments. Oh, look, one of the first ones is from Joseph. And then he's got replies. I never look at this many comments, really. They're calling Joseph Lincoln Vegan Jesus. If you know, Joseph and I have these t-shirts. Actually, shoot, I should have brought them out. I got mine in the mail. It's the Nooch God shirt. Wait, I'm just gonna go get it. The Nooch God shirt. You can get it on Teespring in Joseph's merch vault. Check it out. Can you see that? The Nooch God symbol. Okay, I should put it on, but whatever. Anyway, this is mine. It's an extra small. Okay, so that was a little collab we did. If you haven't heard, go check those out. Get them if you love nutritional yeast. Oh, someone's calling me. I can't take this call right now. Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Okay, I have to go though. Okay, bye. Alrighty then. Nothing serious. Giving me attitude though. That was a weird phone call conversation. Do I talk about this? Here's the thing. I'm basically trying to figure out, like, my boundaries with people, I guess, guys, because something happens where I get super jazzed and into it, and I'm like all about it, and like want to be around someone all the time. And it's like, and then I notice I get in this mood of like, ugh, like get away. Like I need so much space. It's not even funny. And sometimes I feel like, should I be talking with my mouth full? I think that's the point of this. I'm giving too much. Like I got to this point last week where I was like, fuck everyone. I was literally like, fuck everybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not answering the phone. It wasn't just guys, friends, anyone. I was just like, I'm not talking to anyone. And I got this sense that like, all I do is give my energy away to people because I care so much about them liking me or what they think about me. And I care about being a nice, generous, empathetic person. And then I realized I do that and I do that and I do that like maybe 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 8 days in a row. And then I friggin' hit this super deep low where I'm like, and I'm like, who am I? What is happening? Where's all my energy? And it's like I have somehow just like opened up too much and like everyone sucked everything out of me. And then I'm like done. And I'm like, fuck the world. And I get to this point where I'm just like, and like, I'm kind of like that right now where I just feel very like unmotivated and I feel very like unenergized, except I thought that this person that I just talked to on the phone was sort of like in a weird way bringing this interesting energy to the table that was sort of feeding me and sort of healing me in a way. And maybe it was in like some way, but then I think I get very like out of whack after, and maybe I'm not really getting what I need from it. And I don't really know what it is I do need. That's the other problem. Like, I don't know what I need. I need different things every second of the day. I'm very high maintenance. Yeah, I don't know. I'm eating these strawberries. I guess we should make a sweet crepe. Alex is here. You want a sweet crepe?
Sure, I'll take a sweet.
Okay, so I'm gonna put whipped cream, strawberries, and maple syrup. That's it.
Yep.
Does it need to be warm? No.
I'm not too picky.
Okay.
I am.
Okay, Alex is gonna join the convo for 1 sec. He's like, I'm coming over, I'm in a mood. I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? Like, what do you want? I don't get it. What do you want? You know I'm busy. You know I'm working.
Is he thinking that's more than it is?
Ugh, fuck, I don't fucking know, man. That's the thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. We haven't talked about that. We've had many discussions. We've had pretty sticky discussions, and we've literally hung out 3 times. Like, that's what's crazy, is we've had these discussions that are like, I don't know, where I had to be like, I can't talk to you every day. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't talk to anyone every day. I'll kill them.
For the record, we talk maybe like once every 2 to 3 weeks, so we're okay.
Us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't barely ever talk. That's why it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good friendship, good work relationship.
I don't know if you would put the whipped cream in the center, but I'm going to. Am I
Lauren,
doing it wrong?
No. Lauren Toyota is above the law. We all
I'm above the law. Oh, yeah. If anyone doesn't realize, Alex Dale here is the camera person for Hot for Food.
You've heard my voice awkwardly in the background, sometimes seen an elbow or something.
And you know, I've been wanting to do this kind of like anyone comes and chats with me while we eat food. I've been wanting to do this and thinking maybe it could be a podcast, even though ain't nobody got time to make a podcast. But anyway, it wouldn't always be Alex. It could be anybody. It could be my neighbor. It could be my landlord. It could be that dude. It could be Snickles. It could be anyone. So let's put some maple syrup.
This is getting exciting. We got a crepe that's like...
Is that too much or too little?
Oh, that's perfect.
I kind of want a sweet one too now.
You want half of this one?
No, that's
Are you
yours.
sure? Oh, well,
I'm going to get another plate.
we're getting another plate. This works.
You know, that conversation is really pissing me off, actually. That's what I'm talking about. That's this energy thing that I'm talking about. It's like everything's great and like super high vibe and like really connected, and then like it's not.
It could be, you know, I've never met the person. I don't know anything about him. I'm pretty much in the same boat as you guys. Is it possible that maybe he has insecurities when he's alone, and when he's with you, those insecurities aren't there? So the confidence...
Of course, because I bring out everyone's confidence. Durr.
Come on. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Come on. Like,
which isn't really fair, because it has to be like, well, what do I want out of this? Or what do I need out of someone if I'm going to spend time with them or like be in a partnership with them? This is not that person, by the way. This is a learning experience. Yeah. Oops, damn it. It's helping me figure out more of what I want, which is very Abraham Hicks, which I don't think Alex is quite on that tip yet with me, but... No. Because I said, get in the vortex, and he was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it really threw me for a loop.
Yeah, I mean, you got to watch some of my other videos where I talk about manifestation then and the law of attraction, because that's all Abraham Hicks stuff.
Yeah. Well, generally I do watch most of your stuff, but it's been a busy week.
Oh. Are you not eating because I'm making you still talk?
Well, no, it's more of if I'm a socially awkward eater, I'd much rather have somebody eating with me.
Oh, you're afraid to eat on camera.
Yeah.
You're afraid to eat on camera. Anyway, I don't know what that is, but it's really throwing me at this point, and I can't let it go.
And the greatest part is it's going to be archived on the internet for everyone to see.
This guy has no social media, no Instagram, no Facebook, nothing.
So he's either one extreme or the other.
What do you mean?
Well, there's only two kinds of people that aren't on social media. Hipsters or crazy people.
Oh my God.
So
he's definitely not a hipster.
Then...
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Crazy how?
Like, well, I guess it's not crazy people, because truthfully, if I could have no social media, I would have no social media, which I don't know if that makes me a crazy person. But I don't know. It always seems like people who aren't on social media always have a strict reason. And it's not necessarily like, oh, I don't want the government to get all my information or whatever the hell that is. It's actually a more deep-seated thing.
I mean, who knows? I'm literally just getting to know this person. Do you think he looks crazy?
Ooh, sneak peek photos.
I don't think so.
You never know.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm not trying to say he's crazy. I'm just saying that
He's crazy hot.
Well, he is good looking. He is very good looking. He is the kind of person that you'd want to like show up at a party and like just like a toga, you know, just to keep your imagination going. Something like that. I don't know.
How's that? That's good.
That's really good.
Maybe I do like sweet better. Just time and a place. I don't know. I feel like you can't have sweet crepes all the time. I've had some friends be like, you know, just be safe, like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I actually think I have really good instincts and I am safe. And if something was unsafe, I wouldn't proceed with it and I would get a weird feeling and I would stop.
Well, to be fair, you're getting a weird feeling now.
Okay, but like a weird feeling, I'm not getting a weird feeling like it's unsafe. I'm just getting a weird feeling like this obviously is like.
I'm not a fan of anybody demanding my time. You know, it's like it's cool if you've had a shitty day or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if you know, if I'm only friends with somebody for a short amount of time, if they request my time, then it means that they respect me enough to not say their time is more valuable than mine. So like that's a big thing for me. So it could just be that you're kind of resonating on that sort of level of just like, no, like we'll see each other when we both want to see each other, not when you dictate.
I get that whole thing of like trying to be kind of like cute and flirty about that. And that was like probably what that was. And then it's like, it didn't keep going, so that's fine.
Yeah, but all depends on the delivery. And it's just like, if it's like, hey, I'm coming over, it's like, that sounds kind of shitty, but it's like, hey, I'm coming over. Then it's like, oh, okay.
No, but that's because he is more monotone, so he doesn't have that much intonation in his voice.
Oh, okay. Well,
not
everybody
terrible.
is as animated as I am.
No, or me, really. You know,
That's true.
That's something that's hard to deal with. Kind of drives me nuts because no one is as animated as I am. And it sometimes, and it's not like everyone has to be like me, obviously. But I have a hard time when someone isn't as like exuberant about stuff as I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
it's like,
hello, like, wake up, like, so that is something I notice. Obviously, my energy is super high, and most straight men, their energy is not like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very, like, flat.
Which, the question is it straight men, or is it actually just more to do with the, you know, the age-old problem of turning boys into men. And it's like that men culture. And silencing men in a way that's like, well, you have to be tough, and you have to be cool, you have to be, totally, no, I agree that it's that. It is that. Yeah, since it's like, for me, it's like, I'm animated, I am stiff, like, I'm not moving that much. I'm awkward on camera. I'm normally behind
I don't think anyone would say you're awkward at this point. No.
So could it be that maybe this guy has never experienced that okay space to be able to experience how you want to live life? Like, for me, I really enjoy being able to be comfortable in going to a club and just making a complete ass of myself, because it took years. Like, for the longest time, I would never do anything like that. I wouldn't even actually go out with friends. Right. And now I'm like, I don't care. No one gives a shit. Yeah, so it's all like being comfortable in your own skin, and then realizing that it's like that thing of like, dance like nobody's watching. Literally nobody is watching. Nobody gives a shit about you. They're literally looking at their phones. Like,
and nobody cares.
Yeah.
And so that, I think, does come with age. I mean, this person's younger.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
It's all interesting. I find it all very interesting. As I said in my last video, this whole dating thing is like every person, I don't think I said this, but every person that I've met up with anyway, or like seen a few times, is like just part of me deciding what I want. It's like, and each time I feel like it's a bit like a treasure hunt. It's like a little bit like, oh, interesting, that guy has now that quality or that thing that I want. And yet, and I noticed that the other person didn't, and now this person does. So it seems like I'm getting closer and closer to like finding like the treasure.
Like, I get that.
And that's how it feels. It feels genuinely like that, and it feels interesting and fun to do it. And that's like my only approach about it, is that it's like, this is fun. Although, is it fun when I'm stressing out and talking? I mean, yes, this kind of...
It's fun for me.
It's fun.
It's great conversation.
But it is fun. I do think it's fun and funny to sort of talk about the nuances of personalities and sociology and how people interact with each other and how people communicate or don't communicate. Like, I find that stuff very fascinating.
Yeah.
So... And I really like meeting new people because it brings that new energy to you of like, oh, like I've never met anybody like you, or I've never talked in this way with anybody like you. And like, I think that that's all very fascinating, especially when you get used to being around the same people all the time.
Yeah.
You kind of have the same conversations all the time.
It's true.
You know, and when you meet somebody new, I don't know, like it's totally just new and different and interesting.
Yeah, and well, it always depends though. It's always interesting. It's not always a benefit necessarily, but it's always interesting.
You don't think it's a benefit regardless? See, this is where I'm trying to have this attitude of everything in my life, that everything is of benefit to me.
Which is definitely good.
Even if it seems shit at the time.
Like it is true that you gain experience from every experience. You gain knowledge from every experience. So like you said, for me, every relationship, it's like I've learned from each relationship I've been in what I want more out of a relationship.
Yeah.
And so it's like...
And every job you've had, even a shitty job where you're like, this shitty job sucks. It's still for the benefit of you because it helped you decide that you don't want to do that anymore. And that would be the benefit. Yeah. I think that was a pretty good conversation.
I think so.
I think we've probably shot long enough.
Yeah, so I guess that's it.
So, thanks for joining the show.
Thanks, out of the blue, sitting off in the corner on my phone. It's like, oh, sure, I'll come on. Yeah,
follow Alex. I'll put your tag up here. And he does shoot Hot for Foods videos. He's been doing it for almost a year, much to the day that this will air. I could find the exact day, May.
I actually earlier today.
Lentil burger buns. Did you shoot lentil burger buns? Banoffee pie? No.
So it was it was the week before.
Okay. Shoot cover photos. Oh my God. I shot the cover photos for the cookbook a year ago. Alex Dale shoot day, May 18th.
May 18th. So literally.
Aw, that's so fun.
It's been a good time.
Cool. I like that I keep everything on my calendar so I can remember shit like that.
But it's definitely been a good time.
Yeah.
And actually,
more to come.
Yeah, more, for sure.
Big tings. Big tings.
But actually, I just want to say it's like your community is fantastic. Like from the beginning, whenever I was on camera or anything, I always felt like the love and support that you guys have gathered. So that's really awesome. It feels really special.
It's all y'all out there.
So I really appreciate it. But
Yay!
Oh.
Okay, that's it. That was me. Watch me eat a crepe.
Yeah.
With special guest Alex Dale.
Yay, I'm special.
Bye.